Now, what's going on, family? What's happening? Welcome to the show. No rhyme or reason for me to be going live right now, but I was inspired by a couple of YouTubers I was with today, man. Dude, I was with Big Belly Bob today, man. Was eating good, man, and tripping with Dre and Michelle. Dude, it was off the chain, man. We had some good food, and what's crazy is I got a chance to look at a part of Indianapolis that I haven't mess with yet. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool. It was cool. Welcome in. I see Ed and yeah, man, that's what they do with the fancy watches and whatnot, man. Yes, I see you. I see you over there, sir. Um, so for those that's gonna see this on the replay and you're looking at the title, yes, I mean every bit of it, man. Shut up, collect your watches, man. Enjoy what you got, man. So I'm kicking off today with a Deep Blue Dive Master Generation 2. This thing has a sapphire crystal NH35, yada yada yada. All I know is it's red, and the thing looks dope. It's crazy. I like it. I like it. And I ain't pay a lot for it. What's up, Scott? Yo, Vic, what's going on, man? Yeah, bro. I was waiting on you. Nah, you I ain't know like you was going to your parents or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know you said you was kicking with your parents, so bro, look, you already know how I do, man. The stage is on, man. If you want to come up, bro, you more than welcome to come up. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me go ahead and post that. So you're more than welcome to come up, man. Today's show, and I got the camera all high, whatever, but I got some comments on the shirt today, man. Let me show y'all what this shirt say. I wore this shirt to the Bahamas. Oh, hold on. Anyway, hold up. Y'all see that? Collecting watches. Can y'all see that? Yeah, is my job. Yo, Victor 202 is in the building. What's happening? What's happening? So today, I always plan on if I do a random live, I'm like, I'm not gonna go that long, probably 30 minutes, man. But I do want to talk about some watches that I got sitting over here, and this is for the benefit of the people that there's a cruise coming up in about what is it, 78 days or something like that. I lost count, but I know there's a cruise coming up, and it's an Invicta cruise. And I'll be giving more details on that. I just talked to a guy, and I don't know, you may be following me. I think you follow me at the it's a restaurant, man, a Mexican restaurant, not too far from my house. It's literally what 3/4 of a mile away from my house. I walk in and he had this beautiful Invicta piece on, and I was like, man, and it's one that's not advertised. You know, it's one that you don't see on Shop HQ. I didn't even see this on InvictaStores.com, and I said, dude, it was really nice. It was black and gold, and what was that thing? I can't even think of the name of it. It was the one I know DK had one, and I believe it's the same one that Vic has now. That he got. Oh yeah, it's the what is that thing? It's not the Seahawk. It's something, but I'm pretty sure he'll tell me. DK, what was the watch that you sent to Vic? Cause I can't remember. But anyway, it was black and gold, beautiful. We had a conversation about it, and then I was asking him about the cruise that's coming up for the Invicta cruise. He was like, he didn't know anything about it, so I gave him my channel information, and we just went from there. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me make some adjustments. My camera's all crooked. Yo, Okay, so we gonna do this from the porch. I see. We
Hey,
doing this
how's
from
it
the
going?
porch. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Hold on, let's get this. Thought I had the camera together. Hold on. Let me get my layout together. I call myself getting this stuff done, man. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
How you doing, man? It's good to see you.
Man, listen. I'm sitting here. I got a bunch of watches to my left. I'm gonna be talking about, and what the title I got is "Shut Up." Stop talking all this stuff about movements and sapphire crystals and all this other stuff. If you like the watch, buy the watch and wear that sucker, man. Just wear it. Don't worry about nobody ridicule. Don't worry about nobody talking about the brand you like, because guess what? One thing I found out about doing YouTube and looking and listening, they got like Panerai, for example. Panerai has been on the planet for a long time. It's has a prestigious background. However, they found themselves on the bad end of some decorated or undecorated movements. Some fake Panerizers out there, so they kind of got in this hole. People like, you really don't want, if you get a Panerai, uh, you want to check it, of course, make sure it's authentic, but it's like whatever being posted on Instagram, Panerai wasn't checking to see if it. Look, the story goes on, and people hated it. It's I don't like Panerai because of this. They don't like Rolex because of this. They don't like what was I watching? God dog it, Grand Seiko. I just watched this video, and the beginning in the first 30 seconds, the reviewer was talking about some people don't want to wear their Grand Seiko because it's finished too well. It's too pretty to wear. What? I, I don't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
know. I, I had a crazy conversation today. A woman that I'm seeing from Thailand. She's got quite a bit of money. She wants to buy her uncle a watch, and she's insisting on spending like $100,000. And I'm like, well, you don't really need to do that. I mean, what is he into? What kind of what does he like to do? And she's like, oh, he's into auto racing. You can get a Daytona. I mean, she's in that ballpark, where
Mm.
we can afford to go buy a Daytona or uh, and then I showed her a GMT root beer, yellow gold, yellow and white gold. Oh yeah, that's the watch. But I can get that. It's only like 70,000. Well, I mean, well, I really love my uncle. Well, yeah, you if you really love your uncle, you give him a $200 watch, he's gonna love it. I mean, what are
Mhm.
you talking about here?
Yeah,
And
it's crazy.
yeah,
Anyone that's anyone knows Tudor is the only way. Stop it, you, Mister. You just got what was it? What is your Mister Long Jeans with the little fancy stuff, man? The packaging and all the other stuff. Well, you said it was basic packaging, I guess. It wasn't nothing to write home about. It's just a Long Jeans. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? They got a prestigious history. So what, Mister DK, Mister Fancy Pants, Mister I gotta protect. Don't care. Shut up and wear your watch. No, you know what? I love giving him a bunch of static. No, but you know what? I tell you what. This today's episode was inspired by a couple of watch collectors, people that are getting into watch collecting. Some people that were a little nervous about commenting. There's people that's on social media and they watch my channel too, but they their favorite channels are like some of the larger channels, but they will not comment because they're like, well, they fear that something bad is going to be said about the watches they collect. And I'm gonna tell, like I told them privately, I don't care if you had 10 Rolexes, if you had 10 Submariners, somebody would say something about that. If you had 3 Pateks, somebody say something about like, like, well, why'd you spend that much money on the watch? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get something, you think you showboating. Man, I don't care what it is. I promise you, people are gonna find a reason to bash you. So you may as well shut your mouth, pick out your watch, enjoy that thing, and just scratch it. I mean, this community is huge, man. This community is huge. And the Invicta community, right now, I'm still saying this, even with all the little ups and downs of Invicta, the community still holds strong, man. You still got Invicta 757, you got Invicta Cruisers, you got Invicta Harlots, you got Club Invicta and Club Invicta Worldwide, all of these different Facebook groups online, and they post every day. And you got people like Vic. Vic will post every day. You know what I'm saying? Get Rich, he posts every day. Dude, I mean, these are people.
Joe,
And Victor Joe, man,
Yeah.
every day, bro. He posts every day. The wrist roll, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yep.
Now, what I do want to share with you guys today, and this is for my Invicta collectors. For you guys that are going on a cruise and you're considering, what should I buy? What should I get? Don't do, man. I'm gonna just tell you this from experience, man. Don't just jump on something because of the cruise, because you may never wear it again. If you buy it just for the cruise, and I've seen this happen, I've done it. There's people in the chat right now that's done it. I know. What's going on, Unbox? And it's Leo. What's going on, boy? Don't do it, man. This thing has to like really talk to you, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's take I know he's not in here right now, I don't think, but I'm gonna pick on Jay Jones. For those of you guys that have been watching my show for a long time, or whatever the case is, I've had the opportunity to meet some of these guys. I went out to New York and I met Jay Jones. And Jay Jones had a pretty decent collection there with him at the Yonkers store. And I think Jay Jones started collecting Invicta in 2021. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think he started collecting in 2021. And the first thing he did outside of, you know what I'm saying, gave me a hug or whatever, is like he took me to his case and was like, just check this out. He was showing off. He was enjoying it. Then he was like, hey, man, take this one, pick this one. And he just wanted to give. And I was watching, it was across the board. People get into this, I want to give you one of my watches, you know what I'm saying, something that you worked hard for, if you got retirement money, whatever, if you hit the lottery. People in the Invicta community are so giving, you know, and just welcoming and stuff like that. And again, I'm not here to debate AL Lalo's decisions. We're not gonna do that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. I don't care, because I don't work for Invicta. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for AL or Shop HQ, so we're not gonna get into any financials. We're just gonna talk watches. So let me ask you, sir, why I got you up here. What is your like the one watch or your top 5 watches that you wear all the time that you got in rotation?
Oh, Rolex.
Your Rolex is in rotation all the time?
Oh no, I don't have a Rolex. What's in my rotation all the time?
Yeah.
Well,
yep.
Vostok and Ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my go-tos anymore. I used to wear, I wear my Pagani once in a while because I like it. I wear my Grayton once in a while because I like it. And I wear my Paulette every Sunday at church. I wear my Paulette because it's got a it's got Archangel why can't I think of his name?
Is it Michael?
Michael, yeah, the Archangel Michael on the face. So I wear that to church, and so yeah, those are pretty much my. You know, I'm wearing my Vostok beater watch right now because I've been painting at work, and you know.
That's cool, man. I like to see that. I like to hear that stuff, man. Just like really, so you just enjoy those pieces, man. It's no rhyme or reason. You just enjoy your pieces.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm not afraid to wear one of my expensive Ocean to go clean toilets and mop the floor at work. It doesn't bother me to, so what, right?
Wait a minute. I had to post this comment. People think they have the freedom of choice. In reality, they will like whatever watch I tell them to like. Through my subliminal messages in my videos. All right, I guess I can end the show on that one, man. So forget it. Don't shut up. Go watch DK, and whatever watch he got on the screen, then you better have that in your collection, man. That's it.
Well, there's probably as many reasons to collect watches as there are watch brands. That's the other.
Wow. This dude said he taps in the phones and whisper watches into your ear while you sleep. I believe you too. I believe you. You're devious, man. Visiting us in our dreams like Freddy Krueger, man. You just got like a case of watches, man. That ain't right, bro. Ice Cold is in the building. Driving home but watching, man. I appreciate you being here, bro. I appreciate everybody being in here right now. Everybody. I got, man, some of the dopest people. I was talking about you guys today to another YouTuber or content creator. What I don't know what he goes by. Uh, for real, like it's funny. Like on YouTube, some people go by like I'm an influencer or I'm a YouTuber or I'm a content creator or whatever, whatever you identify as, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a dude that collect watches. But I will tell you, um, I have some go-tos and one that sees the light of day a lot is this one right here. Since I've had this watch, I really enjoy it. I have my it's not my Aragon. Man, why can't I think of my glycine is actually in the back. I didn't bring it out, but I wore this for the past few days, and I'll tell you another watch that I really dig, man. It's really comfortable, man. It's Fair Sweat. I really like this watch, man. And dude, I was like hitting it with the torch and just sitting there looking at it, man. That glow on this thing is crazy, man. That thing, man. Shoo. If you don't have one, go get one. And no, I'm not, you know, paid to tell you that, but I enjoy the watch. So you got, hey, so let me ask you this: you got anything? You bought anything new? Anything coming out?
Me?
Yeah.
Um, no, I think I've spent all the money I'm going to spend this year
Oh,
on
okay.
watches. You know,
I hear
you
that.
get to that $1,500 mark, and it's like, that's way too much. That's as much as I planned. I planned to spend that. That was my budget, and I got two really cool watches as far as I'm concerned. And I think that's where I'm at. I am thinking about there's a store in town. I'm gonna probably rent a 10 by 10 area and put a watch bench in there and start changing batteries. Maybe sell a
Mm,
few watches and straps and stuff like that. Just do some repairs and little things. But I'd like to do something because I think just what I've been able to do without a shop has been pretty lucrative. So I think if I get a
mm.
shop, I can probably make enough money to cover it and do something.
Okay. Okay. So are you selling them locally? Once you do this, are you gonna sell your watches locally, or are you gonna do it online?
I think, well, I'll do both, but I'd like to have some, a place where people can come in and actually try on a watch or look at them. I
Oh,
got some older ones that I'd like to sell. Maybe, I guess now I'm going to be able to buy Vostok again through Ukraine. So maybe I can get some of those again. Those sold pretty good in the past, and maybe have a few Paganis in the case. nothing. I can't afford to do anything more really than that. But the clientele that I have in my little local hometown, that's what they're going to afford. That's what they're going to like. A lot of people are just
Mm,
going to come in just because they want a battery changed. It's hard to get a battery changed, really,
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. It is, man. I'm so thankful that I know how to change my own now, man. Cause dude, that was rough. Sending off an Invicta watch to get the battery change, and I was doing it through Jared, and it would take, geez, 3 weeks to get my watch back. I'm like, good grief, what are y'all doing? Like building me another watch? DK said he rocked a watch for 2 weeks straight, and hey, I'll tell you what, the watch that I got from UGK, that's still, you know what I'm saying, that's still up there. I still wear that watch, man. But when I got it, I wore that watch so much, man. It's one of my favorite pieces of all times. Really enjoy that watch. I do. I enjoy that watch so much. And I'm like really at this point, man. I can even see me getting on this cruise, man, and I know I'm not gonna come back home with some of these watches because I'll more than likely give out some of my collection. Because I don't wear. Oh my man, I lost my man. I don't wear the watches, all these watches, man. For example, I won't get rid of this one. I don't wear it, but this is a quartz timepiece. It's a Sabako number 3. This is a Roger Good. This is one of the original puppies. And the guy I got this from actually ordered some more keepers because it came. I think he said it came with the green keeper. So he ordered these two and just added it on there. Okay, hold on. Let me add you back.
Yeah, I think the
So,
NSA kicked me off when I started talking about Bostock.
hey, you know what? Uh, I was in somebody else's live, or just I was actually listening to somebody else's live, and they talked about Vostok, and one of the guys in there said, "Are people still buying Vostoks? I mean, why would you do that now? Right now, we're not supporting Vostok watches." And I'm like, "Bro, Vostok didn't start the war, but I mean, to each his own."
Right,
I
exactly.
I
What
did,
did
you know what I'm
they
saying? I
have
didn't
to
want to
do
comment.
with it?
Yeah, I I just leave it alone. I said, well, whatever floats your boat, man. I'm not fooling with it. But I think it's time. Yep, it's time for me to change the battery in this one. I can tell by the way it's ticking. But actually, this one now, if you have one of the newer puppies, you do not have a number limited number on the back of this thing. I have a number limit, actually a limited number on here. Swiss made, and where's the number? Somewhere on here. One was it 189 out of, man, it got bug. Oh man, these bugs is coming. Woo! I feel like I'm in Mississippi, man. All the bugs is crawling all over me. But yeah, this is one watch that I won't get rid of, even though I don't wear it that much. It's just a collector's item to me at this point. So I'll change the battery tonight because I got a bunch of batteries. I think batteries to this one. I think a 377. The amount, hold up. The amount I care about Ukraine has remained the same even before. I'm not even going to. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I said something in somebody's chat before about that. The whole Ukraine thing. It just didn't go well. Um, Hold on, let me see. Said I hate bugs. I do too.
Well,
Love
politics
the
and
puppies.
watches, what's the point? You know,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I tell you what. Another thing I want to talk about, y'all, is Invicta has set the standard for price as well as Aragon, as well as Deep Blue. Now, I saw one guy, I think he's in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. This is a YouTuber that was talking about, there was a homage piece he was doing. He was reviewing two watches. He was reviewing the homage, and then he was reviewing the actual piece, whatever piece it was. I can't remember what it was, but he was saying that is it worth spending $1,500 or just opting for homage for like a third of the price or a quarter of the price, and that what I'm saying. That I think that's going to always across the board. That's going to always be a conversation. There's going to always be the pros and cons and stuff like that. But the people that I know that collect watches, they have a certain price point where they will not go past. Anything above $300, they will not do it. So that's gonna limit them to Invicta, Aragon, Deep Blue, some Seikos, Vostok, Casio, yada yada yada. Dreams of getting like I wouldn't mind. I'll wear a Grand Seiko if it was given to me. I will not pay the money for it. I won't, not even on the gray market. I will not buy a Grand Seiko because I personally don't want to spend over $2,000 on a watch. At this point, I just do not want to do it. Now, at some point where if YouTube does something to where I'm making just a ridiculous amount of money on it, then I consider it. But me going to work every day and taking care of other stuff and doing what I do here, nah, I can't spend over $2,000, man. Now, granted, there's people, that's watching the show. You guys, I mean, $2,000 is your starting point, or 2,500 is your starting point. Don't let me deter you at all. This is my personal preference. I'm not doing it.
No, absolutely.
I've been wanting to look into
it. She wants to spend $100,000, and it's like you don't really have to do that. There's no reason to. You can there's a lot of really nice watches out there for $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000. You don't just because it's $100,000 doesn't mean it's better at all.
Well, at $100,000, what do you really, you got bragging rights.
Yeah.
You got bragging rights for sure.
And what are you getting? You're getting an AP, you're getting a Patek Philippe or something, and you can buy those for less. There's plenty of them, or Richard Mille or something, but you can buy there's a lot of Patek Philippe's out there for $7,000, $8,000, $9,000.
Yeah. Not for me though. Not for me, sir. I'll admire them, and I like them. I love the look of them, man. I love watches in general, man. There's a micro brand event coming up in Chicago, July. I want to say 14, 15, and 16. And I'm planning on that, going up there, and I'm just going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I think Mark from Long Island Watch is going to be there. I want to meet him in person. But yeah, I'm going to check that out, man, because I dig micro brands. I think micro brands are one of the things they're so exclusive, in comparison to buying a Seiko. Something that's generally anybody can buy a Seiko. And okay, so let me get to this comment. You said I've been wanting to look into Aragon. Let me tell you this about Aragon. I actually got this like 2.5 years ago. Now this is a 48 millimeter, or is it 50? I think it's a 50 millimeter dive master. It's just a dive watch, and I want to say I paid around $100 for it, or maybe 120. I think it was $100. And I mean, it's well crafted, and that's the only thing right there. It's like it doesn't have the middle class, but it has that. So you see, you got the friction clasp, but then you have the push button deployment. So you have 2 levels of security on this one. And if you look at the bracelet, man, that thing is solid. It's a thick piece. The lume on it is great. It is. It's great. It's not. It don't last as long as Seiko, but I'm telling you. And then, hold up. Mm, mm. One of my favorite things to do on the watch. That bezel turn on this is everything. And then you got abalone shell. So that's just, and this come in different sizes too. And Wing is always having a sale on these watches. He's always always selling. And I'll put it to you like this: Aragon is in a position where um, the best way I can tell you is it's times you like, how does he make money for the price he's asking for these watches? And then you look at watch companies, other micro brands that will house an NH35, and in that watch it'll be $399. But then you look over Aragon, you're like, Aragon's is $159, and you're charging me $400. Like, what is it? But K1 Crystal versus Sapphire. Oh, hold up. We got some more comments, man. When you can afford to spend your money on things that you like, get what you like. There's nothing wrong with spending $100 grand if you can afford it. Yeah, hey, I'm with you on that one, bro. If you got it, get it. I've been thinking about Aragon also. Would a mystery box be a good start? Yeah, so that new one, so what he got, man, that's a great deal what he's doing right now. Wing has, if you want tritium tubes, and this is, I'm gonna tell you, this is probably one of the smartest things Wing has done with his mystery box. For those that don't want the bigger piece, he has 3 different sizes: 40, I want to say either 44 or 45 millimeter, and then like the 48 millimeter. So if you don't want a larger watch, he has a 40 millimeter in that, and it's $129. Now you're not gonna know. All you know is the descriptions. You don't know what it's gonna look like, and that comes out like next week. You'll be able to get it, but you can buy. I think they still have some available. I have a mystery box. I don't even have my mystery box piece out here with me, but I got 2. I do have 2. And I'll tell you, man, I took this out the box and didn't even show y'all. I want to say this: when Seiko released the NH34 movement and allowed other watch companies to show what they can do with it, Wayne put out this right here, and this was a new design for him. This is the Millipede, and this is the Millipede Evo, because the original Millipede, which I don't have out here as an example, looks a lot bigger. It's stout. It's a big, chunky watch, but this one has more, rounder shape, and then it has like this weird bike chain looking bracelet with screw pin. Well, it's not your regular screw pins, man. You need a hex screw to get these out. But it was $200. It was $250, but he was giving you, he was taking off $40 at launch. So you paid $200 for a well-crafted piece that didn't look like anything else on the market. Still, this is still an original looking piece. It's not a homage to anything. And you have GMT. It's a GMT timepiece for $200, where there's companies right now that charge you $500, for that same NH34. So I like it, man. Wayne gives you more bang for your buck, man. And then, that blue rotor, I think that was a nice touch. But I still go back to this original thing that Invicta has brought a lot of people to the party. It just is what it is, man. Invicta has allowed people to enjoy their watches on a high scale, man. If you had $1,000, you could buy about a bunch of watches with $1,000. If you was a value paid king, you had like 3 or 4 watches that you was paying on per month, and you were able to collect and enjoy, go on cruises, showcase it, go to events, or just wear it around family. In my training class for my job, one of the trainers, cause we watch these pods or whatever, he has an Invicta on. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to this next guy that's telling us about, OEM products and stuff like that. He has an Invicta on. So, you can argue the fact, but Victor brought a lot of people to the party, man. That just opened the door for a lot of other stuff, man. Like something I hadn't talked about in a long time on here, and it's not even watches, man. It's the beads. You know what I'm saying? The beads, the stuff that matches your watches, some other wristwear. Yeah. So you have bead makers all over the place, which that just adds to the flavor of what you have. And I got one piece in here that I hadn't shown since we talking about Russia and Ukraine. How about a Russian diver? A Russian diver with the Joker on the front. Now Victor said I can care less about what people think, and people bought this watch like crazy. I remember when it came out, it sold out. This colorway sold out really quick, like dumb quick. There's another watch company. I was watching one of those other YouTubers showcase. There's a watch company that does Russian diver style watch, but it's in the 38 millimeter. If it was like 42 to 44, I would have considered getting that because I like the Russian diver. I like that canister. I like that, man. I've always liked that about Russian divers. But yeah, man, look at that. Look at that. Y'all ain't seen that. If I know y'all been following along for a long time, y'all ain't seen this in what, almost 2 years? Haven't showed that in about 2 years. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. I'm gonna tell you another piece. Now, this isn't mine. This is wifey piece. And me and Tony Woe was talking about this particular piece today. And not just this piece, but the graffiti. That's another thing that I just give kudos to Victor, man, because they dared to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna put something, and they put graffiti all over this watch, hydro dip, and then look at the distortion of that crystal, man. It's crazy. I mean, I like to get this in the water, cause man, like watches look so, man, just so magnified in the water, man. Yeah, I like to get this one, man. I think this is bold, man. If you look at, that 12, 4, and 8 so pronounced. It's a pretty nice watch, man. Conversation started. It all started with a watch. All started with a watch. And I know I'm not supposed to be touching wifey's watches. I think she's in the car right now. She don't know I'm live. Because she's not in here. So, because she's not live, she's not on here, I'm going to show one of her prized possessions, one of her prized pieces. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, enjoy your collection right there. Shut up and collect. The peacock. All right, that's enough. And better nobody snitch. Better nobody. If y'all got my wife's number, do not text her and say, Trap got, don't do it. Because if you do, listen, I can sum it up real quick because not a lot of y'all got a phone number. So I'm pretty sure I can find who told. Because I'm going to deny it. I'm like, I got hacked. And if I'm getting something, I'm going to just go all the way, man. I would say this is probably one of her favorite pieces. This right here, she wears this a lot. The iridescent, and I'm pretty sure it's the iridescent that got her attracted to it in the chain. And I have the larger version of this. You know what? Hold on. Solid, y'all. This is solid. And Victor. Yeah, y'all. Hold on, let me get it back to where it was. Very little play. That is solid, man. And this is a mecha core, so it gives that vibe as if it's an automatic. This watch is an hour off. I don't know if she know that or not. Hold on, let me get her right. Real quick, y'all. You gotta get her right. She got everything else is correct on here. She just didn't have it set on the right time. Screw down crown. Okay. There's value in this piece, so I like it. And I know they say it's a woman's piece, but shoot, dude, if you a dude, your wife got this, and you want to wear it, if you can get away with it, Rock it, man. Rock that thing. I'll wear this out. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling you. Yes, the Burger Barn sells. Oh, we talking food? We talking food now? We talking chicken? Hey, I will say this. Since y'all talking about food in the chat, I got a chance to hang out with Triple Dre and Michelle and Big Belly Bob. Both are YouTubers, content creators, whatever they identify as. And we went to a spot that's in my hometown that I didn't even know. I knew it was there, but I've never been in it. Never. And I'm so glad that Big Belly Bob recommended this spot, man, because you can literally go in there. And if any of you guys ever come to this area, man, I'm taking y'all there because they have a list of food. They have so many different foods. And oh my gosh, you can just sit at the table. There's a big screen where you can watch the game. There's liquor everywhere. There's ice cream. This place was amazing, man. I'm gonna show it on Wally Hustle because I took some footage. So if y'all follow me on Wally Hustle, I'll show you guys what it looked like. Let's see, Chinese food from last night, cold straight out the fridge. Well, you got a cast iron stomach, bro. I need mine hot. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, Vic is at the Burger Barn right now, and I've actually I can attest to Burger Barn being one of the best places in New York that I've tasted. One of the best, yes, I will say that. So now I do want to bring up one. I've seen a few of these being posted recently on Instagram, and it's Nubeo. This piece right here has Crazy Loon, and I actually like, the rotor is decorated pretty nice, man. I just like, like the overall theme. Now they don't make this watch anymore, but thanks to my man DK, I have this in my collection now. And this watch does not have hacking, which I don't care. I wear it though, and for its size, it's comfortable. That rubber is really comfortable. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And when you sit and screw down the crown, it's like it threads pretty nice. And I was trying to, find bullet holes in Nubeo because I'm like, dude, why are they so expensive, man? You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, the price is the price. I still say that you want to wait for a sale, or you want to wait for a sale. That's it. That's all I can say, because sometimes I can see a Nubeo and it's like $5.99. I'm like, okay. You look at it, has an NH35 and it has a sapphire crystal front and back. The designs are amazing, but $600 for Nubeo, I'm going to personally pass on that, because even though I do like the theme, I can buy a trouble is knocking at the door right now. There's a guy there's a guy in the backstage that's about to come up, man, that needs no introductions. Y'all already know who it is. The man that collects magnums.
I like this.
The man. Are we about to get a treat?
Yo,
What we got? We got somebody who's around you right now.
what's that?
Who's around you right now? Yo!
Hold on, bro. Someone's coming. Hold on. Somebody wants to say hello. Yeah, you can take it.
Hello, how are
Yo!
you? Out here, Burger Barn. When are you coming back?
I am coming out there. I'm bringing my mother with me. I'm gonna bring my mother with me, and we're gonna bring in the whole gang. We coming down.
Did you just say you're gonna bring your mother? I didn't hear.
I'm bringing my mother with me.
Yeah.
A brother or mother?
Mother.
Mother,
Awesome.
my mom. Yep, my
I like
mom.
Mom.
Yeah. There you go,
Moms
bro.
are good. How
Yeah,
you doing? You doing well?
I am good. Thank you for being here. Hey, y'all, listen, if you guys are in the New York area, man, please, please, you need to go to the Burger Barn. That
That's
food,
right.
A1. I'm telling you,
That's right.
A1.
Yeah.
They got the best draft beers and they burgers. That Prezzilla burger. Don't even talk to me about it.
Thank
Don't even,
you.
man. Look,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
that's all I can say. That's
Stay
all
on
I can
back
say.
at you.
Thank you, so
Enjoy
much,
your
man.
holiday weekend.
You do the same. You do the same.
I'll be working. But
Yeah.
thank
I'll be
Burger
you.
working.
Barn
Busy
in
here
the
tomorrow too. We don't
house.
know yet. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Burger Barn in the house, man. Yes,
Yeah, brother.
sir.
And just just in case, just in case.
Ooh. Are you enjoying your collection, sir?
I feel like a heel, bro. I completely forgot about tonight. It was such a
No, you
crazy
fine.
work week.
You're fine.
This is number 3 right now. I can't see the chat, so hello everybody. But we'll talk after this, and we'll set a date, like one night
Okay.
that we'll do our thing,
Okay.
and we'll stay with that, of course, until hockey season starts.
Hey, when
And
does
then,
hockey season start?
not till October. That doesn't matter with the Rangers anyway; they suck. But
Well, it's still
yeah,
your
dude,
team,
so
so
I do apologize. I think I have to have Linda stop by, say hello, and
yeah, no, that's dope, man. I appreciate that, man.
yeah,
Look,
she goes.
you
She always
know
asks.
how, dude. Linda's the truth, man.
Dude, she always asks when you guys are coming back. Always.
Yeah, man. I'm bringing moms up there, and you know when we
Absolutely.
do it, we're
Oh,
gonna plan it,
absolutely, bro. You know what? And then when
man.
Oso is gonna come up, I'll have him bring his mom too.
Okay, we'll
'Cause she was
plan
with
that
us.
out.
She was with us on Sunday. She's a panic, bro. Because she
Okay.
talks Italian, so I'm able to talk Italian with her. She's a trip. She's
Oh,
a trip.
oh yeah, I gotta witness that. I gotta experience that.
Yeah. So we'll work. Hey, look, it's a matter of when.
Okay,
And now,
okay,
we'll work on that other thing that we have planned in 2024. We won't say it
right.
quite yet, but
Yeah,
when it becomes official,
yeah.
believe me, this
Yeah.
channel will be the first to know what we got going on.
Okay,
All
okay.
right, so I'm gonna head out, bro, because I'm getting ready to leave. Love all you guys, and we'll call me later.
Okay, all right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right,
Thanks
bye.
for
Well, love you
stopping
guys.
in. Yep. That was a treat, y'all. Didn't know that was gonna happen, but greatly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Burger Barn is a really nice spot, man. Nice ambiance, man. Linda does a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just all over the place. I was watching, even though I'm sitting at the table enjoying the conversations, but I still look at how people work. And really nice restaurant, man. Like, dude, top shelf. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna stop at this point. We're gonna end at this point, man. And just wanted to come on here and like really chew the fat a little bit, go live because Sunday I will be doing something else on Sunday, and I'll be going on another channel. We'll be talking watches, and I'm gonna have my collection ready to showcase and things of that nature. But as far as this, let me go back to this original statement, or actually point. For those of you guys that are Invicta collectors and you are looking to buy something and you don't know what to buy, there are a number of collectors that are selling watches right now. And my advice to you, before you buy from somebody that you don't know about, I mean, you can ask me, you can drop a comment section. I mean, like, there's 2 people that I know of for sure, that I would recommend you to. Just like, hey, and until somebody else let me know, there's some other people that if they were to sell anything out their collection, you could trust that your stuff will get sent out and it's in pristine condition. But the way to go, I'm going to show you something. When it comes to Invicta, movements is major. Let's just say it for what it is. I know some people can care less about the movements, but when you're watching a watch reviewer and when they're giving you the breakdown of the watch and they get to the movement, right? Something that's 28,800 beats per hour or something like that, or however minutes, whatever. You want to seek after, or seek some of those Invicta pieces that have the 28-24s, which are very rare. You don't like the older ones. I know Invicta just brought them back out. They're this summer they brought out the masterpiece collection, and some of those will come with the Value 7750. Some will come out the 28-24. But if you could find a 28-24 Pro Diver or I can't even think of it, Sabakwa, Nomas, any of them, grab them. This one right here has a Salida movement in it, and this is a part of the Heritage Collection. I sought after this piece for a long time. Ever since I seen it, the first time I saw it, I wasn't able to buy it. The price was higher than what I can afford at the time, but I finally got the watch, and it's in my collection. This will not leave my collection for anything. It has to be something drastic, very drastic. Pro Divers, you can't go wrong with Pro Divers, man. This one has a Salida 200 in it. This one happens to have a quarter carat of diamonds on it. And you can see the rotor on the back. Hold on, let me pop that. This one has a butterfly style clasp on it. Dive specs is not a dive watch because it doesn't have, you know what I'm saying, because it has that butterfly clasp. Some will argue to say, hey, for this to be a dive watch, it shouldn't have that butterfly style clasp because that's not a true diver. But I just dive, bro. You know what I'm saying? So really don't matter. If you can find the original version of this one has a Ronda 715 in it, which is quartz. Invicta also came out with the NH35 version, but the original version, I want to say, had a 28-24 in it. So it had a movement. So let me see. Hold up. Scott, what's on the wrist? It's always late. What's up, Trap? Yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Everybody that just came in, welcome in. Appreciate you guys being here. We wrapping up right now. And at the end, if you made it this far, not to be rude to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Don't take the title literal, like I'm saying, shut up. No, it's really just enjoy. Just enjoy. This month was Mental Health Month for men. I'll say Mental Health Month, period. That goes across the board because, children go through a lot of stuff, women go through a lot of stuff, but like mentally speaking, as far as watches are concerned, I've had enough conversations with people to where I know some are stressed about either posting certain watches because they're ashamed of it. Because I'm like, man, look what they're saying about the watches, man. I don't want to post that. And my response to that person or whoever is going to be the same. I said, you work for your money. You pay your bills and then you go out and buy what you like, right? You bought that watch because you like something about that watch made you like it. But you may have respect for whomever. Case in point, I made a comment a couple years ago about Movado. And somebody hit me up on Instagram saying, hey, man, you kind of slam Movado, and I really like Movado. And I said, hey, look, I liked Movado back in the day. I hate what they brought Movado to now. And then I hate the fact that they're asking such a high price for Movado, and it's not worth it in comparison to other brands that you can get. I stand on that. But because that person likes it, Movado, I'm not disrespecting you as a person. I think you're dope. You know what I'm saying? You can be the nicest person in the world. I just don't care for that. I just gave my, my opinion on that. I'm not going to ever get nasty in the comment sections anymore because I have before. It took me 2 years to find the Venom Hybrid Batman, but I did. Oh. Hey, and if that's what you did, man, that's what you did. That's because you wanted that watch. I have a Sterling original 42 millimeter world timer. Yeah, I saw that, man. That thing is beautiful. Hey, man, and I crack on Dave D a lot, man, and, just tell him stuff, man. But he has such a handsome collection, such a beautiful collection, man. And I enjoy a lot of y'all collections that y'all post, the wild stuff, all of it. I do enjoy it. There's some watches I don't care for, not my speed, but, you as a person, I'm not going to disrespect you as a person. And I just hope that you can find that peace and that happiness with what you've done with your collection. Enjoy it. You know, I had my man on earlier said, "Hey, I'm not buying anything else." Oh, this year. I don't know what next year will bring, but I know for me, I'm very selective on what I want. There are a few pieces that I'm looking to get, and that's that. You guys will be the first to know once I get them. Y'all know I run straight to YouTube, especially when I got this thing right here. I think I went to Instagram first on this one. This one was an Instagram hit, man, and I'm telling you, man, Fair Sweat. This is a watch that I will highly recommend for those that like Loom. Um, and if you are from Chicago in that area, you love anything about Chicago, this is based out of Chicago, and I support. Now, some of the money that he do give to charities and stuff like that. Now, that's another reason why I got behind this watch company. He didn't pay me to say that. He does not pay me to say anything. And as much as I do, there's some companies I would like for them to send me samples. However, I'm still leaning on that one. Like, well, I don't want to feel forced about talking or trying to give high praise on the watch if I think it's trash or if I think it's just my. But I've worn this watch. I actually wore it to bed. And I'm gonna tell you something. Look at this. I'm gonna show you something. You see that? It's sharp to the touch, right? But when it's on your wrist, it doesn't bother you at all. It don't dig in, man. And it's like the actual case back raise it up enough to where, man, it don't bother your skin at all. I like the watch, man. I really like it. I love the colorway, and the leather is soft, man. And it got that quick release for it. You know what I'm saying? If you want, I'm not gonna take it off, but it has a quick release back there. Y'all see it right there? If you want to take it off and change out, because he had a different strap on here when I went to that Kokomo. I'm gonna drop that video too. I got like I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of Kokomo. I'll drop that on here next week. Y'all will see what I saw. So with that being said, I'm done, y'all. We out. We've been on here for 57 minutes, just under an hour, man. I think that's a good cutoff point. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your watches. Enjoy each other, man. Enjoy life, man. If you're stressed out, if you need counseling, go get it. Don't be ashamed. I'm telling you, do not be ashamed to get. You gotta take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, I'm talking from experience because I haven't been. I gained some weight that I didn't want to gain, and dude, I was like, oh, you see how fat my face got? I need to get my last year face back on, which I'm working on that. So other than that, family, hold up. I want to miss out on no comments before I leave. Got it. Went after sizing it for it. That's okay. And on that, peace, y'all. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna pin that comment. Peace, y'all. And until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.